mill. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Pull up your Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey, come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pounds. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal.
Granny ain't scared, and you better not be either. Welcome to Granny's house.
Welcome to Granny's house. How are you today? Episode 31. Episode 31 tonight is your opinion is just that. It's your opinion. We're gonna dig deep tonight. Yes. I told y'all by the time we finish the granny house, some of y'all gonna float. And hopefully I'm the one that's floating. I get all the help. Tonight, before we get started, we do what we follow the rules. We like, we follow, we share. We don't gatekeep here at Granny's house. We like, we follow, we share. They call me Granny on TikTok. They call me Granny on Facebook. They call me Granny on Instagram. They call me Granny on YouTube. Don't add no spaces. And you will find me there. On also at YouTube, like, follow, share, and subscribe. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. The notification bell allows you to know when Granny will come back in. We also know that we don't what? We speak when we come in. I like people that are speaking when they come in. Their mama raised them right. Not only do you speak when you come in, but everything you say, you do. Or it says, all images and words spoken or written belong to Granny. So your attendance is your approval that you go, yes, I approve this message. But if something you say that you just didn't want to say, or something that just happened, just spewed out too far about your baby daddy, and you call me and go, don't do that. I will not post it. I will cover your back like that. I got you. I'm your sister. Power to the people. So let's speak to our TTs as they walk in the building. Hey, Queen, how you doing? I hope the snow don't melted in your way, your neck of the woods. Uh, How you doing, Queen? Hey, walaikum salam, beautiful. How you feeling? I miss you. How you feeling? Welcome to the rest of all the folks that didn't speak. You can't come to my house and take off your shoes and don't speak. Don't do it. So we're gonna get started. Episode 31. Your opinion is just that. It's your opinion. Before we go, we're gonna get a little couple of rules about your opinion. She say, "What? It's snowing." Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody's got an opinion, but not everybody has authority in your life. So we're gonna talk a lot about opinions of other people, opinions in groups, and opinions of our own a little miles away. 'Cause I did something this week that I'm gonna talk to y'all about. Oh, hey, Queen. Walaikum salam. I'm happy to see you. Happy to see you. So our monologue today. Your opinion is just that. It's your opinion. Everybody's got an opinion. Your family's got one. Your friends got one. The group chat has a whole committee, right? Social media got folks that you never met, you ain't never prayed for, and you'll never have them pay not one bill in your house. But somehow they got strong feelings about your life, right? Because they see them little 15-second sound bites, then they can tell you about how you supposed to live your life. We do the same thing to other people. We ain't right. But tonight we're gonna talk about it. Yes, we're gonna unpack a lot. I did a lot of research for this one, so get ready. Because somewhere along the way, people got confused and thought their opinion was an instruction, thought it was a requirement. I'm that person. And we thought it was something that you were supposed to rearrange in your life or rearrange your life around that person's thought. Not today. Not today. Tell them bless their heart. Opinion is just that. It's your opinion. It's not law. It's not prophecy. And 9 times out of 10, it definitely ain't from God. No, you know he wasn't. The problem with large groups is this: opinions get loud, the wisdom gets quiet, and folks start agreeing just to belong. Ooh, did I tap a nerve there? People stop listening to their own discernment. Mhm. So they can keep their seat what at the table. So you'll just be letting people just say stuff just so you could be a part. Mm-mm, not no more. After today, we not. The problem with that is what? You just went along to get along. But I'm gonna touch that later. So I'm gonna tell you tonight, everybody does not get a vote in your life. And you don't get a vote in everybody else's life. But if we weren't in prayer, if you weren't in the progress, if you weren't in the pain, you don't get a decision. No, you don't. And some people speak from fear because things happened to them before. Some people speak from jealousy. Some speak from tradition. Yes, we do. Some of us, ooh, well, we did it this way. And some speak just to hear themselves talk. I know I got somebody out there. He know me personally. He gonna say that's you. No, it ain't. Tonight we're talking about learning how to hear opinions without absorbing them. How to stand firm without being rude. How to honor your path without explaining it to everybody in the room. Because peace doesn't come from agreement, peace comes from alignment. So if you're ready to stop crowd surfing and crowdsourcing all your what? You calling everybody to see, should I do it, girl? Should I do it? If you're ready to trust God's voice over the group's noise, then it says you're ready. We're gonna fill out some opinions of your your optional boxes tonight. We're gonna type in some boxes. Your opinion fitting in my boxes tonight. So welcome to what? Welcome to Granny's house. Ah, hey Queen, walaikum salam. She said, "Teach, girl." You better stop. And not my Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Opinions based on fear, projection, and a lot of times unhealed places. Mhm. We're gonna go real deep into this one tonight. Why people feel entitled to opinions? Y'all better like this chat up tonight. Misery loves company. Now we've had some of them opinions. I know I've been one of them people who raised my hand tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I have given my opinion on stuff that I had no opinion, no rightful words to even speak. Before we get started, I'm gonna give a little story. Me and the Queen Mother was talking. We talked often. And in this conversation, she was telling me this story about this lady. Oh, and she just was telling me all about this lady, and the lady did this, and the lady did that. And in this, I'm just throwing my little opinion in there. Ooh, mama, she this, ooh, she that. Ooh, how dare she? Ooh, and I'm just throwing my opinion like my little who said, right? Then on to the misery, I'm getting her to follow along with me and folly, knowing I'm wrong. So as the part the story kept going, you know what your mamas, them stories get longer. They ain't quite fast. So the story kept going on. The story kept getting longer and she kept going. But the lady was this and this happened to the lady and that happened to the lady. And then the lady died. So at this point, I'm feeling like CRAP. You hear me? Because I just threw my little opinion all over about the lady's little life, talking about how she ate this, she ate that. Oh, she don't even deserve to breathe. I gotta stop. And I said, "Ooh, mama, I'm sorry." I said, "You know what?" I said, "Please let me stop this conversation right now. Let me stop and ask God for forgiveness. Because how dare I interject and just be throwing my little opinions and hurling them like I'm the God honest, like what I got to say is her life. Like I was stepping and walking in her shoes. I got the right to throw my opinion on how or what she had to do. You better watch it. I ain't by myself, but I'm telling my truth tonight. I'm in the therapy couch. Y'all better come on. People project what they wouldn't dare do. We heard that one too. Girl, I would shoot. If it was me, I would. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't bust a grape in a food fight with a Ginsu knife. No, you wouldn't. Be the quick one, girl. If it was me, shoot, I wouldn't let that go down. You ain't even heard nothing. If it, if I would do this and I would do that. Well, why you ain't did it yet? But you're throwing your opinion all over the place, messing folk up, especially the people that listen to your opinion, messing us all up. And you wouldn't dare do none of the stuff that you pushing us crazy people up to go do. Stop doing it. Put your hand up in the air tonight if you one of the people. Control dressed up as concern. Hmm. Y'all quiet. I'm gonna sit my business. Control dressed up as concern. You done did it. I done did it. I done told somebody, girl, this is how I would do it. Because I'm only telling you this because I feel you my folks, or I want you to know, or this is how I think it should happen. Do you really care for that person? Or are you just trying to get them to do what you want them to do? Y'all quiet. Jealousy dressed up as advice. Some folk don't want to see you fail. They just don't want to see you get there before them. You better think about that. I'm gonna say it again. Some folk don't want to see you fail. They just don't want you to succeed before them. Girl, don't be that person. Don't be that person. My sis said, I used to write a lot of big paragraph opinions in my 20s. Now I rewrite and erase it. My energy can go somewhere. You better come on. My energy could go somewhere else. Where yes, and some of the things that I know I said in my 20s, in my 50s, just yesterday, I know I should have thought 5 times before I said them things. What? I should have thought 5 times before I opened my mouth. What others think of you is none of your business. You ain't thought of that. You ain't even listening to what I said. Listen to it again, because I know y'all went to public school like me. What others think of you is none of your business. Walaikum salam, TT. How you doing? It is none of your business. When opinions become dangerous, when they make you doubt what God already confirmed, when they make you doubt what God already confirmed, how can somebody else come around? hit the corner and come tell you their opinion when God already told you that this is what I want you to do. When you done already seen all the green lights, I mean, you throwing lights up in the air like you ever had one of them days you drive, you go, oh, just if I God just give me all them green lights, I'm gonna get there. I get there on time. He done gave you all the green lights. She said she don't care. I see what people's opinions are. Girl, you better come on. And then here you go. You go call somebody else, girl. What you think about this? Opinions become dangerous when they slow your obedience. Here go one of the good ones. I hear, but I hear what they saying, or I heard what he said. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It made good sense, but yes, we do. We button all over the place. When they put you out of alignment, when you are not balanced anymore because you have sunk and let someone else's dangerous opinion of you take you out of your alignment with yourself and your creator. That's dangerous. Opinions become dangerous when you start crowdsourcing your purpose. So let's go into crowdsourcing because some people are, Granny, what you talk about crowdsourcing? Crowdsourcing is when you know you got the perfect idea. The it just hit you. It came to you. You was making the best pot of soup in your life, and then ding, that little light bulb came in your head. But you didn't take it and run with it. You start calling people, girl, what you think about this? Girl, what you think about that? You didn't call two people. You didn't call about 4 or 5 people. And then you done got 4 or 5 different opinions because you done call 4 or 5 different people. And then 4 or 5 different people told you what they felt, not what you should do, what they felt. And then you done took all your good energy for everything that you had lined yourself up with. You was ready to go. Yes, you was. You had your shoes, your boots laced. And that one last person that you had to crowd surf and go find, girl, what you think? Knocked your whole dream away. That was me. Took me 2 years. Welcome to Granny's house. Stop crowdsourcing your own purpose. If God gave you the vision, why are you asking all these people that was not in the meeting? They were not on the prayer rug with you. They were not there on the edge of the bed when you were saying, now I lay me down to sleep. So why are you making all these phone calls, asking all these people their opinion? Walaikum salam, beloved. How you doing? Welcome to Granny's house. Why are we crowd surfing?
Here, baby, I'm going to remind you of something simple but powerful. Your opinion is just that, yours. It don't make it gospel, it don't make it law, and it sure don't make it my truth. You can share it, you can shout it, you can even put it on a t-shirt if it makes you feel good. But at the end of the day,
Granny said you could share it, you could shout it, you could put it on a t-shirt. But at the end of the day, your opinion is just that. It's yours. She said opinions are like bean soup. You better stop. Everyone's got a different taste. Don't make me go to the left with this conversation, girl, because I done seen some green soup. Now, if you don't know bean soup is navy bean soup. So you know navy beans are white. Whatever you add to that soup, it becomes a different taste, right? I done seen some green soup. Mind your business. I done seen some different color, funny color soup, but this bless their heart, they trying. That's my opinion. I didn't like their soup. It was my opinion. It became dangerous if I started passing around telephone, girl, I didn't like your soup. But then if somebody does tell you, I didn't like your soup. Your taste is different than mine. That's their opinion. Let them have it. It's their opinion. It shouldn't rain on to where you stop making soup. But if you're making it bad, then go and try a new recipe. It's okay. Look at see she'll twist me up. I digress. Boundaries. Boundaries are not disrespect. You can listen without agreeing. You can listen without agreeing. Mm. She said bean pie too. Girl, you better stop it. Have you been in a conversation? I've been in conversations to where I knew I shouldn't have crowd surfed this last opinion. Hmm. And as I usually was listening to this opinion, I was sitting there like, why did you do this? But instead of me going, girl, how dare you? Your opinion. No, I just listen. Took me a long time to get there. I just listen. I don't have to agree with everyone's opinion because it's what? That's their opinion. But out of respect for that person, I usually go, you know what? I appreciate your opinion. Or thank you for the time you gave me because maybe your opinion really was deep for them. But that don't mean that I had to agree with it. A lot of things we don't have to agree with, and we get to fighting people over stuff. We ain't gonna go here today with politics and stuff like that. You don't agree with it, you don't agree with it. Just smile. Some people need to bless your heart and just walk away. But you don't have to be nasty. You don't have to be nasty. You can still love people without obeying them. Not being that you're being disrespectful, and I mean, some people you're gonna have to. You can't obey everybody because some people's opinions may be dangerous to you. But you have certain things that you'll hear and you'll go, "Ooh, that one right there is just not for me." We can agree to disagree. She said, "Hearing and listening are two different things." My children don't do neither one of them. It's okay to have an opinion. It's okay to disagree with someone else's opinion. It's not okay to humiliate them because they don't think the same way you do. Show some respect. Society needs more of that. Show some respect. That means if I don't agree with your opinion, I don't agree with it. It don't run my life. I don't have to be nasty. We can agree to disagree. And when we grow to that level, as we grow up, we're gonna start glowing up. We need to grow up first. And as you start realizing I don't have to put everything in everybody, watch how much peace more coming your way. My pressure been down since I stopped. My business. Silence is a boundary. Sometimes we can say too much, giving our own opinion, leaning on our own little understanding. Girl, if they were my kids, and your kids out here just all over the place, but you got an opinion on everybody else's children. Be quiet. Peace is proof you made the right choice. So if you can hold out, hold on, and be silent, the peace that you'll receive, you'll realize I made the right choice of not leaning or biting into that today. I made the right choice of going, you know what? I'm gonna button it up today. I'm gonna be quiet because I didn't need to lean or give everybody a piece of what I think it should be like. I heard you. I heard you. You can say to people, you can say to yourself, I heard you. But Imma still do what I desire. Imma go the way God has already pointed me to go. Or Imma do what's right for me. She said, "That's one of my mottos, kill 'em with silence." Me learning how to be silent has caused people to think that I'm dangerous. Because when you're the loudest person in the room, I usually wasn't the loudest person in the room, but when I became one of the loudest people in the room, when the loud person got quiet, people got quiet. "Ooh, what's wrong with her? What's she thinking about?" Confidence will offend the wrong people. Confidence will offend the wrong people. And how about that? So it say growth makes insecure people uncomfortable. So if you're growing and somebody wants to come with their opinion about your growth and development or the work that you're putting in to grow up, to glow up, and they're insecure about their own little madness, people will come and give you their little opinion on how they feel you should do. Or have we been that person to go, you know what? I see you, but ooh, I like your little. I hate that word, and I always try to pull it out of my mouth because that word shows an opinion of your insecurity also too. You're little, because nothing that we do should be little. I'm not saying that we're not gonna do small things, but we shouldn't diminish a person's idea or their desires to that minuscule word little, like they're like it doesn't have a power or what they're putting in or doing. He said you gotta tell yourself to keep quiet. I have a sign over my sewing machine that says "Shut up, don't talk today." I have to be very blunt with myself, but that's my business. That's my business. When you stop explaining, people get nervous. Some of us are explainers. I know that's me. I'll give my opinion or something, but then I want to explain why, or if you're giving your opinion, I need you to tell, oh, well, why you didn't think that, why you didn't like it, or why you didn't. No, if I liked it and you didn't like it, that's your opinion, it ain't mine. I have a new style in my own life now. I dress, somebody calls it my hobo style, but that's that person's opinion. I have become so confident now to where whatever I desire and like, your opinion goes here. Not all opinions of people go there. I do take some and I file them in the hold them for later pile. But a lot of them go right there. And I even made a pretty pink one, right? Stop explaining yourself. And when I learned that one, I learned how to lean and be more confident in my own opinions of myself and my own opinion of the desires of things that I want to do for me. And then some people I had to take their stuff out of the file and put it back up in here. Confidence isn't loud. Confidence, if you have confidence in yourself, you don't have to be loud about it, in your opinion. Your opinion, if you feel strong with it, it doesn't have to be the biggest and the loudest in the room either. She said, be careful of the negative opinions. What we said, what negative opinions, we found them here. We have a new file for the negative opinions. You hear me? I'm gonna send that with the people. That's what we filing them at. We don't need a shredder. They're going right there. Who got upset when you stopped over explaining yourself? So ask yourself tonight, put that in your journal. When I stopped explaining or my opinion to people of what I liked or what I desired, who got upset because they couldn't control my opinion no more? Who in my life got took it personal because they couldn't control me with their opinion? Or who was I coming at and did I have a hate tone in my mouth? Because somebody stopped explaining to me what I thought I should hear or know everything about. We nosy. We nosy. We are a mess when we want to be, don't we? What? Most people don't want to hear your opinion. They want to convince you of theirs. And we talked about that, right? Control. And I know we all had certain people in our life. Are we that person that will we want to overtalk when especially when we're giving our opinion or something? And or a person will tell you this, but yeah, I heard you. But I didn't hear you. I had to do that. I did that yesterday to somebody, and I'm not proud of it, but I'm able to come and confess on y'all couch tonight. I was sitting in Queen Amina's on Degnan, 43rd. Shameless plug for them. I need a new outfit. But anyway, I was in Queen Amina's yesterday, and a cousin of mine was there. We were at the King Parade, and I was leaving out as I was saying my goodbyes. She said, "Ooh, I like this outfit." And the bossiness in me. And I said, "Ooh, that's pretty. How would you wear it?" And then she was all confused and she was like, I don't know. Here I come. Well, I would do it like this. And I would do it like that. And then someone out of the clear blue sky, I don't even know this person, bless her heart, she's a pretty lady. She goes, I don't like that. I wouldn't wear it like that. Now, as she gave her opinion, I stopped her abruptly and said, excuse me, I hear you, but this is what I like. That was rude of me. Very rude of me. I shouldn't have stopped the lady and told her that was my opinion. Like my opinion overruled hers. Now mine was better, mind you. That's my business. But I shouldn't have stopped the lady and just shut the lady down with her opinion, like her opinion didn't have a matter to it. Because at the end of the conversation, when I caught myself and spanked myself in the corner a little bit, we ended up coming together and putting together a cute little outfit for my cousin at the end of the day. I hope she buys it. It was real cute. She don't be scared to wear it. But at the end of that conversation, me and the lady ended up finding out the lady's souls too. So we collaborated and now we buddy. Now we locked in. We locked in. He said, "Hallelujah, girl, I'm looking at my sign. Shut up. I don't ask, and I wasn't talking to you." Girl, I did that. I had to catch myself and be like, "Oh, who are you? You getting a little bit out of yourself. Your little opinion got a little bold, didn't it?" Welcome to Granny's house. We're at the 30-minute mark. I appreciate the time we've been spending together already. We have been unpacking. Your opinion is just that, your opinion. And before we go to the last 30 minutes of this conversation, we're gonna flip the opinion over a little different, something a little different. Let's see what
Always
Granny had
have
to
something
say.
to say. Too loud, too bold, too much. Child, I've been that. But I made a promise in this mirror right here. Their opinions don't drive my life. I do. So today, like every day, I choose me.
Your opinions don't drive my life. Your opinions do not drive my life. Y'all better come on. Stop letting other people's opinions control your life. Put your hand in the air if you have let someone else's opinion control your thoughts. You had your head all set and done. You done had the best little meeting and all of the you and Jesus, you and Black Jesus had a meeting together. You done had the best little ideas. And as soon as you went out in the street, you and somebody came and just socked you out, bow, and you just went and you stopped. And somebody else's opinion of you controlled you. But you was on your way because you was all confident in your own self. You was good in your skin. But then you let somebody else come with their own little opinion of you and drown out all the beauty that you have fixed up for yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not gonna do that no more. Type in the chat. I ain't doing that no more, Granny. I ain't doing that no more. No more. Opinions in large groups. This the one is really close to me because a lot of us attend different churches or mosques or synagogue or wherever you actually go. There are people there. And as there are people there, those people literally everybody has an opinion. Well, how do we handle it? She said, I ain't doing it no more. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Don't you do it no more. Don't you let nobody else's opinion. If you want to wear that yellow with them green shoes, you better rock it. Don't let nobody else's opinion stop you. That's just theirs. It's their opinion. Opinion in large groups. The loudest voice is not always the wisest voice. You be somewhere, you sitting around a bunch of people, and you be sitting there, and everybody, girl, and it's always that one person that feel they go, well, I think it should be like this. And everybody looking around like, who is this uncouth heifer? But anyway, but your loud opinion didn't make it right. You being the loudest in the group didn't make you the wisest. Sometimes make you like a doggone fool. He said, and that's why I keep my circle small and effective. Yes, we keep it small, but we have to deal with a lot of people sometime in different areas of our life. We work on jobs. Like I said, we attend services. We may be part of groups or functions with other people. So now we have to learn how to quell our own opinions sometime of how things may go so we don't kill the structure. Group energy can pressure people into agreement that's not truth. So have we been in one of them situations to where you're sitting around all these people and you know that every single one of these people is wronger than two left shoes, but you don't want to be that person. So you'll cower yourself down and kill your own opinion or kill truth just so you can ride along with the opinions or the words of others to be so you don't be the outcast. You better grow from that. I'm learning how to grow from that. People know me know I'm like, look, I've been giving my little 2 cents all over the place like it's paying somebody bills. But I have also gotten to the point where no, I'm not gonna ride with Sally and Jesse and Raphael over there just because they may be the loudest or everybody like them. If you ain't right, you ain't right. And if it ain't truth, I really ain't riding with you. Just because everyone thinks it doesn't make it right. We've been doing things. You've been in something to where it's more than one person, and you be, girl, well, this how I thought it should have went like this. Well, they was over there doing that, and I like what they was doing, but you know, uh, why they do it like this? I hear you, girl. They should have did it like this. If they'd have did it the way we said it, who are we? Who are you? Why you think that your opinion now should change your whole structure? Who are you with your little 2 cents that ain't paid nobody's bills? But you and Sally and Jesse over here think that y'all right, and both y'all wrong. And neither one of y'all shouldn't even been gossiping or having these sideline conversations about something that you are not able to control because it was set up before you. And if God is in the mix of it, then it's right. If he's not in the mix of it, then yeah, we know it's all messed up. Throw it out. Put it where? File it in the proper place if God is not in it. File it. But if he is in it and you know it's some truth in it, don't side with the truth. Don't side with the mistruth or the lies of others to be apart. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. People say things in groups that they'll never say one on one. You'll get in a group and some of we get liquid courage, cans of man, what we call it. Being there drinking a can of man. You done got tough. But one on one, we couldn't get you to open your mouth and say a word. But when you was in that group behind closed doors, girl, shit, if it was me, I'd have did this. You tell me what to do. If it was me, I'd have had it happen like this. I don't know why they didn't try to do it the way I asked them to do it. Who are you? And who do you think you are? And then that one-on-one conversation that you having with that person, or that group conversation that y'all having, and y'all little group texts, and we that you won't say one-on-one, check yourself. Because if you are willing to say it to other people and you feel that strongly about your opinion, then is your opinion right or wrong that you can't say it one-on-one to the person that you most likely was talking about? She said big opinions and nowhere to be found when the work got to be done. Now, see, that's not me. I'm gonna throw my little 2 cents around, but I am gonna help do the work. I will make a sandwich or two. You better stop playing. Big opinions and nowhere to be when the work need to be done. Then that's the other part we cause about opinions in large groups because sometimes the group could be a shield for our reckless behavior, and we sitting amongst each other, bouncing each other all these bad opinions and all these bad conversations of what you think it should be done like and how you would do it if it was you. Girl, hey, if it was me, I'd have did it just like that. If it was me, I'd have did it. Then if you feel you were so right, then why you didn't take it to the appropriate channel to tell them directly one on one? Why you need this group to co-sign what you got to say? Hey, babe, how you doing? Like of an example. Hey, how you doing? We have us an uncle in Granny's house. How you doing? imagine if let's just give a little sideline conversation. So say you in the motherboard of the church. We all been to church. Every single one of us done rocked in the choir. But we have to go and vote sisters. Let's call her Sandy. We gotta go vote Sister Sandy Jane, right? We're gonna make Sister Sandy Jane be the head of the motherboard. Now, Sister Sandy Jane is over here and she doing her job and she's over here passing out the communion and she makes sure everybody got good white gloves and she making it happen, right? Here you come along, here come Sally and Jesse and Raphael, and they all, oh, I don't like the way she cock her hat. That's your opinion. I don't like the way she do this. Oh, here come the baddest one. Why she gonna do it just like this? Why she gonna do it the way I like her to do it? But if she's doing a good job and the job she's doing is lining up with God and it's keeping the church structure or whatever you are, the structure formulated and keeping it online, then who are you to come start talking about her little quirks or her mishaps? How about line up and help her? Like sis said, where are you when the work gotta be done?
Let's be honest. My way makes sense. It's organized, it's efficient, and frankly, it's the best way.
You sound very sure.
I am. If everybody just did it my way, there'd be no confusion, no mess,
And
no
where did
delays.
I fit in that plan?
Jesus asked her, where do I fit in that plan? Granny with your little arrogant self. Well, Granny said, just do it my way. Ain't gonna be no confusion if you do it my way and all that other stuff y'all got going on. That's us. Why they didn't do it like this? I mean, if it was me, I'd have did it. Well, if it was you, you would have been in line with the helpers and making it happen. And maybe then you can interject your positive opinion in the group of the movers and shakers, and then now y'all can come together in a higher level and bounce those good opinions off each other because those good opinions are what now? Ideas. Y'all better stop. Some people stuck like Chuck and don't want to grow. Child, they ain't got no glow and they ain't gonna grow. Groups resist change because change threatens positions and power. Mhm. So we'll get these little groups around us of all our little negative little naysayers. And what do? We don't like to change. Why? Well, because maybe my homegirl or my best sister or my best brother or Sister Sadie Mae over here. That's the deaconess. She's my buddy and she gonna let me do what I want to do. Instead of us going, you know what? Next time we vote, we're gonna vote somewhere else that has a better spirit, a more higher level. Or I'm gonna come to help her and give her my idea that I think is a good idea, my opinion. But I'm gonna let her know in a nice way and say, may I interject? Can I interject my opinion? Or I have an idea. Sometimes maybe we're using the wrong words. I have an idea. Can I give my idea? Or I like to bounce this off you and see what you say. Maybe it'll stick. It may not. But say it the proper way. Opinions have no plans to support it. Growth challenges tradition. So a lot of times our opinions are always sometimes we get stuck. Like she say we stuck like truck or tradition. Well, we used to do it like this. This how we used to doing it. But it's always been like this. But when do we grow up? Sometimes you're gonna have to do it a little different way. You're gonna have to come up out of that little stuck rut that you've been in that you was used to doing it, that traditional way. Not saying that traditions are wrong, but as we grow and we fast thinking and quick thinking, fast moving right down to the modern times, then a lot of the things that we used to do may be done a different way. Like right now, this is something new. We're sitting at your house instead of a TV. You're watching me from multiple different devices. That's growth. But if I was to go traditional, I don't want to even try. I'm gonna go on cable, and if they don't find me on cable, how many? I don't even have a cable box. I'm gonna pass out videos. Who has a VCR player? So I have to come down with and get past my opinion of as what the newest thing is AI and internet. And I had to pass the tradition for growth. And it's okay. Balance our thinking. And some of us, new ideas get labeled as wrong when they really are just unfamiliar. So we're doing new things and putting things together, and you always get that one person that this is not familiar to them. So they go, "Oh, well, you can't do that." What you mean I can't do it? That's your opinion on why I can't do it. Well, and they'll go and find some reason why you can't do it. Well, we ain't never did it like that before, so you can't do it. Oh, go sit down with that opinion because that opinion that's just unfamiliar to you. Maybe you should come and sit down and pontificate with your sister, and you may see that what is unfamiliar to you may be something that you may enjoy hanging out and doing, or you may be able to be a part of. And there's different ways of doing things. 2 + 2 = 4, and 1 + 3 = 4. And child, I went to public school, and I can add that. You hear me? If the group benefits from the system, don't expect them to clap when you outgrow it. Y'all didn't hear me. If the group benefits from the system, don't expect them to clap from you when you outgrow the system. You've been in places and you sit around certain people, maybe people that you have known for years. But like sister said, they stuck. Some people stuck like Chuck and they don't want to grow. And if they don't want to grow, do you think that they're gonna clap for you when you outgrow them? Because you can't stay and hide in places. We have work to do, people. We have a big world to save. You hear me? We have people that we have to now bring up, a new generation that's behind us, that us marching in as the grandmamas and the aunties and the uncles, we have to now bring them up to a higher standard because the standard that was given to us and that we're striving for, if we don't help them to see something better than Instagram, these are the people that's going to be leading us. So I ain't saying it come at your opinion with all your tradition and your opinions of things and how they should do it, but be open minded to the unfamiliar sometime. Or before you knock it, listen. It may be something that can help you much more than you realize. Some people be mad that you had a better way of doing things because the great idea doesn't supposed to come from you. No, it was not supposed to come from you. But that's okay because we talked about that. That's their own inadequacy that they're dealing with. Mhm. Because if you had an idea that came to you that was sparked to you by the Almighty itself, then they need to come up off of some of their own opinions of jealousy from you of you and get on board of the unfamiliar because maybe that you had that came that you had it can help to make what they're doing even better. Don't let other people's opinion on something change your opinion about it. Your calling may look irresponsible to people who weren't invited in your vision. My calling, my ministry ain't yours. I tell people that all the time. My ministry ain't yours. I appreciate you, and my ministry ain't yours. That's how I stop their opinion. I hear you, girl, but thank you. Because people tell, oh, well, that's not, you can't be in there talking all sister girlish. That's how I talk regularly. I'm meeting people where they at. Well, you can't do this and you can't do that. And you know, it just don't look right. Well, whatever looks good to you, may not look good to me. What looks good to me may not look good to you. But I enjoy what I'm doing. And I'm not gonna let you stop me from your opinion of me because you wasn't invited in my vision. Then you can come and hang out if you know how to act right. But if you don't, I'm not gonna let you stop me no more. People have an awful lot to say about lives they never had to live. And this is how we're going to end this conversation tonight. Social media is the last one. Opinions come from strangers with no investments in your life. People think because they have 10 seconds, that little 10 seconds that you give them in your life, that they know everything about you. Girl, they better stay all up in their lane. Don't run in mine. It's not safe. Silence is often self respect, not weakness. And I say this again for social media. Everybody's opinion of you does not have to hit the wall and stick. And when you on them little chats and people texting and talking fast and they all telling you their opinion of you and oh, I didn't like how she put them green shoes, that yellow dress, and how dare she wear that. You don't have to answer to these people. They don't know you. They done came to that little 10-second bite of your life and they got a whole little long conversation of what they don't like about you. And then you done gave them a whole hour of your time. I'm gonna let her know, I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna tell her, tell him what. Now we got two fools arguing with their opinions. That's just that. Their opinions. It's all right. We never late, baby. We right on time. You go and watch the replay. And to all those that keep asking me, yes, this is YouTube. There is always a replay. I love you that you're here, TT. Welcome. I don't let the opinions from folks who don't even know my middle name stop me. And that means if my middle name is not in my bio, and you don't know me like that, period, even the ones that know me, I don't do that. But I'm not about to let these strange people that just hit a button to ask to be my friend because they may have liked the one post that I posted stop me from doing what I want to do or have me all up out of my alignment or my peaceful space, cell block soldiering with you. Keyboard gangsters. They call me the ghetto Muslim because I would give you my shirt off. But I will give you the shirt off my back. Girl, I told you last week I'm tea and incense and 40 ounces of cool with the king. You hear me? I will pray for you and I will not play with you at the same time. Don't play with me. Don't. It is not good. I'm like Medea. I will come out of the bag on you. Don't play with me. Do not, it's not a safe place. Develop a strong opinion about yourself so that you don't accidentally start believing what others say about you. Mm. Some people say that was my idea first, but they never moved on the idea, so Allah gave it to someone. I've heard that. I know people say don't say stuff out loud because if you don't, sometimes you're pushing in the atmosphere and someone else will grab it. I believe that. But even if it was the idea, see, we act like it's only one light to shine. I mean, it's when you go to the bread aisle, it's 15 people selling bread. All of them got the same recipe. They just got a prettier, different package. My sister said, "Clock it. You better clock it, Queen." Welcome to Grady's house. Our newest segment before we go to our closing, and I'm having a good time with y'all. We're going to have our conversation or our words from the Queen Mother. So if she's here, I hope she's here. If y'all throw Queen Mother some hearts in the chat. But her words for tonight came from Proverbs 18 and 2. Fools find no pleasure in understanding, but delight in airing their own opinions. That's the Queen Mother, y'all. She said, fools find no pleasure in understanding, but delight in airing their own opinions. Proverbs 18 and 2. Y'all better come on. Give her some hearts and love in that chat. That's her segment. And every show, we have a little segment for the Queen Mother that'll ride along. Either she'll give us a scripture, a prayer, or she'll leave us on out with something that we can lead out into the rest of the week with. And I like that one. So don't be the fool. Oh, just running your mouth with your opinion all over the place, just willy-nilly no more. We ain't gonna do that. Our closing mantra. Our closing mantra for tonight. He said, Granny, I love you, girl. I love you more. You better stop. Just because it's my opinion doesn't mean it's God's direction. Tonight, I release the need to be right and choose the courage to be obedient. I lay my ego down. I pick my peace up. Not my peace. I pick my peace up. You hear me? I trust God's way over my own. That's our mantra for tonight. Y'all know we give a mantra every show, something that we can lean on for the rest of the week. Well, we got another show come Thursday. But before we leave, as we unpacked tonight about your opinion being your own opinion, you don't owe everybody an explanation. You don't owe the group a vote. No, you don't. You don't owe anyone access to your discernment. Opinions will always be there. They'll show up loud. They'll be confident and uninvited. But just because someone feels strongly doesn't mean they're right for you and me. At some point in life, you have to decide, am I going to live by consensus or am I going to live by conviction? Because crowds don't carry consequences, you do. They don't walk out your obedience, you do. They don't sit with the results and decisions at night, you do. You made them. Listen to other folk opinion. And if God gave you peace about it and them other folk was not in the meeting, child, stop crowd surfing looking for their opinion. Let them talk. Let them misunderstand if your assignment is not theirs. But you, me, you stay aligned, you stay grounded, and you stay obedient. Because clarity is quiet, wisdom doesn't have to argue, and peace never needs applause. So next time somebody offers you opinion and you didn't ask for it, just smile at them and give them like I do. Say, girl, bless your heart. Bless your heart. And file that opinion if you can't use it in a little pink trash can. If you can't use it, don't have to be nasty, just file it. But if you can use it and it's something that's gonna show up and help you to show out, then child put it in your pocket and you better run with it and use it. What they say, use what you can use and what you can't, go and file it somewhere else. I've enjoyed you all tonight. It's been a fabulous show. I'm happy y'all lighting the chat up. Y'all just showing out. Once again, as we ride out, I am so thankful with episode 31. Your opinion is just that. It's yours. Keep it to yourself sometime. I have enjoyed you all. We will do what as we leave out? If you're on YouTube right now, hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, hit the thumbs up button and let YouTube know that you enjoyed your sister tonight. It's also, if you're on YouTube and you haven't done it yet, why haven't you done it? Can you please subscribe? Subscribe, also hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell will allow you to see me on time. I know we got things happen, life be life, but you can always go back and hit the replay. You can always share the replays. Because I have people go, Granny, I ain't even know you was on the internet. Girl, I'm all up on Beyonce's internet. You hear me? Like, follow, and share. They call me Granny on TikTok. They call me Granny on YouTube. They call me Granny on Instagram. They call me Granny. And welcome to Granny's House on Facebook. Also, we have a new one. It's Granny Unfiltered. Granny Unfiltered is on Facebook. If you haven't watched or enjoyed our morning prayers and our time and conversation, we invite you to come and log on and hang out. Thank you, my loves, for hanging out with me once again. It's been a fabulous show. I will see you Thursday. Thursday at 8 o'clock. We do what? We like, we follow, and we share, and we enjoy, and we keep our opinions to ourselves, and we love and give each other love also. And if you got a day, I'm gonna tell you another story before I go. I did something this morning. I gave somebody the greetings, the prayer, but then I laid some mess on them, and I had to come back and say, "Girl, I'm sorry. How dare I pray and ask God to bless you to lay some mess on you? That is not my intentions. I am packing my bags out of Niggerville. You hear me? I told her I'm going to mail mine ahead of me because I seem to keep bringing the bags back into the town." Welcome to Granny's house. Have a great day. I'll see you Thursday.
Knock, knock, who's there? It's the truth at the door. Don't wipe your feet, just bring your mess to the floor. This ain't no bedtime story, no cookies and milk. It's a straight shot of wisdom, smoother than silk. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Pull up your granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Oh, pull up your chair, let the stories unfold. It's laughter, it's lessons, it's love made of gold. Got a question, ask it, we're not shy in here. This is a safe space, honey. Come face your fear. Got the mic hot, got the bass line deep. Granny's got the groove you wanna keep. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Welcome to Granny's house, where the real ones speak out loud. Sit down, take a sip of the tea. It's hot as bold, it's just what you need. Darling, lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the beat that pound. This is the spot where the real gets real. Granny's house is the place to heal. Lean in, we're breaking it down. Truth hits harder than the